Well, there you have it, the 34 poles, or 35 poles rather, that represent the lives of those lost in that plane crash on the 19th of October, and Samora Machel, of course, being amongst them, and the captain as well as his aides. And right now I'm joined by Raymond Magagula, who's going to tell us more about what those poles really represent. Raymond, thank you so much for joining us. You're a tour guide here, and you've been here since 2009, since this museum was set up. We've just spoken about the poles representing the lives of those who were lost in that plane crash. What's the significance of the poles? And I hear that sometimes there's a whistling sound that come out of them.
The sound that was from the poles resembled the crying of those people who died, and the sound of the lopri.
And when people come here and they listen to those sounds, what do they say to you, Raymond?
No, they feel ashamed, because when there's a strong wind, every day these poles just resembled the crying of those people, and also the sound of the lopri, which means that every day when there's a wind, there's a crying of those people who are on the plane.
And earlier on we were speaking about when you walk into the museum and you go out on the other end of the museum and you see all the anecdotes of Samora Machel, you see some of the clothing, you see some of the quotes, you see pictures of him with other revolutionaries like Kenneth Kaunda, for instance.
Yes.
And there, right at the end of the museum, you have the wreckage of the plane.
Yes.
What do people say when they walk out of this place?
They feel ashamed when they saw the wreckage like that one, because the plane crashed here, and those people, they lost their lives.
And then you have the pictures of those who lost their lives.
Yeah, we don't have the pictures. We just having only 4 pictures of those pictures of those who survived. But the rest, we have got the pictures of those who died.
Raymond, let me ask you a personal question.
Yeah.
What does Samora Machel represent to you?
The what?
What does Samora Machel represent?
Samora Machel was a father of African unity. For us as the South Africans, we got the support from Samora Machel when the African National Congress or the people, the blacks of South Africa, were banned by the apartheid regime. So in that words, I mean that Samora Machel was give us a vital role as the South Africans.
And you are also from this area. You're from Mbuzini. Yes. Tell us more about this area. And when you speak to your neighbors, what do they say about what happened? I understand I was listening to one documentary where one of the survivors said that he had to run to one of the huts. It was still huts back then. Had to run to one of the huts after the plane crash.
Yeah, those who survived who go to one of the house there, and they left the numbers of those who died, and they're just going there in order to get the help.
Perfect. Thank you so much. There you have it, Raymond Magagula. We'll continue with the coverage of the 30th anniversary of that plane crash. Happened on the 19th of October, and today is the 17th. The official main event will be taking place in Mozambique. That's on Wednesday. And today, later on, we'll have the Prime Minister of Mozambique as well as Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa delivering the keynote addresses. Let's go straight to an ad break.